Words. They don't really use exactly these words, but this is in essence what they're saying, is these horrible people who live in Gary are doing all these things. Rather than looking at what is it, that at one time made Gary the jewel of Indiana and the Midwest, and what has changed about those structures that has made it so challenging right now. So don't just look at, oh, well, there's a black person on the news and somebody was killed in Gary, because if it bleeds, it leads. So that's how you get coverage. And then, as Jerry said, you get the last couple minutes of, here's our smiley bit of news before we sign off. But that is why sociology and SPIA are so crucial, because we're not just looking at individuals, we're seeing that there are much bigger things that need to be changed. And it's not that it's good people or bad people. What pushed the people, or what pulled the people, because there was both going on, that had influence and resources out of Gary? Because it also was not just white flight, but also the more prosperous African Americans left as well and went to other communities as Gary became stigmatized. And when they left, what you had to a large degree was the people who couldn't afford to sell their houses. And we could have a whole discussion about property taxes and how that becomes this downward spiral, because that's the way that we fund education in our country. It's really problematic. So I'm hoping that, as was mentioned, we continue these kinds of discussions and forums, and we can look beyond individuals, because trying to fix a broken individual is a Band-Aid. But if you can fix, the house that's on fire, you can salvage that and fix it. And I think that, in my opinion, is one of the key takeaways from this.